Hi, I'm John. This is my show, Sports Reckoning. So this is, I don't know if his real name is Trike and shit, right? Or is that some joke because he's got a big cock and shit? Yeah, that's my boy, Trike. I can see his dad. He's got a real proud father named his ass Trike and shit. So I don't know if that's his real name. I think his name's Trike and shit, right? So, okay, but so look at now. Trike seems like a nice guy and shit, right? But if you're a stupid idiot loser, I don't care how fucking nice you are. You're a fraud. It's a scam. You're not really a nice guy. You're just stupid, right? If you're stupid and gullible and you're gonna let everybody take advantage of you, that doesn't make you a nice guy. That makes you a stupid fucking loser, right? So Trike's gonna be thanking Garyvee, right here and shit, right? Let me just play a little piece of this for you, and then I want you to listen when Garyvee talks about like his like mission for like what he's trying to do with his V friends and his positive messages and stuff, right? I want you to hear what Gary then says about the V friend stuff.
I just wanted to come over and say thank you. Like, I was always a basketball player growing up. Like, yes, played at Wake Forest, and I was overseas playing professional in the Philippines. And like, I always thought like, okay, this is my life. Like, this is my path. And I just like wasn't really happy. And you like, I don't know, it's vague, but you made me believe in myself, and you changed my life for real, bro. So I just wanted to tell you that. And then when you sent me a message, I couldn't believe it, bro. I changed my mind. I was like, Garyvee is watching one of my videos.
Cool,
like,
right?
that's sick. Like,
paying attention to the trenches.
Yeah, 100%. How's the show been and everything for you?
Like, building this IP has been a great joy.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it.
What excites you the most about V-Friends right now that you do?
The mission of V-Friends.
Yeah.
Trying to make the world a better place. To get people out of being cynical.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to make the world a better place and trying to get people out of being cynical, right? That's what he says, the mission. No, the mission for your V-Friends is you're marketing things to stupid kids who are stupid, Gary. Your whole purpose for what you're marketing this for is to stupid people. That's your whole thing. You're trying to get people to be stupid so they can't ask questions and find out what a dirty scumball, piece of shit, evil loser you really are in real life. That's what you want. You want people to be stupid. I want people to be smart. I want them to be smart and challenge me. I don't want them to like me. I want them to be smart. I want to hear them be intellectual. That's what I get from them. I want them to be smart and shit, right? I don't need you to be my fake friend and shit. That's stupid bullshit about what you're training kids to do, not teaching them how to be fucking critical thinkers and shit, and how to not trust people. Because people are not trustworthy. People are not trustworthy and should not fucking be trusted. And let me show you exactly now. So there's Garyvee telling you about his mission about trying to get people to be less cynical and I don't know, spread love in the world or whatever it is with his V friends. That's what he really wants. He wants people to be less cynical. But if you hang around people, they will show you who they actually are, right? You get them in a place where they feel comfortable or whatever, they will show you who they actually are. And this is Garyvee talking about who he actually is.
This is actually real right now. One of the reasons I have so much compassion is I'm so bitter as a sports fan between the Jets and the Knicks. There is no question in my life that like I am the least version of myself in those settings. I am out of control at Jet games. I hate people. I want to fight.
See, that's who he really is, right? Because see, and this is the thing about competition and being like what they call like sore losers, right? I enjoy, like when I was playing sports and shit, I wanted the best competition that there was. And I didn't care that I was losing because I wanted to compete against the best. And that's where I got my enjoyment. So at the end of the game, if I lost the game, I so much enjoyed playing against the high level of competition that I never admit nothing to me to lose. I wanted to go out and play against the best competition there was. And I lived in Los Angeles. I had friends who were fucking really good fucking athletes and shit, right? They were all bigger and faster and stronger than me. They could hit fucking bomb fucking home runs and shit. They could all do everything and shit, right? I was just fucking sirens going off. I'm just a regular guy who's athletic, right? I'm like one of those people. It's like I'm good at everything. I'm not great at anything, right? That's kind of like how it is with me. I'm good at everything, but I'm not great at I'm not great at anything. And because I'm good at everything, and then I have so many friends and people I knew growing up, and some of them had real talent, right? So then you see what talent is. But just because this one person has this great talent doesn't mean that he's smart, or it means that he can do other things better, and nothing. It doesn't even mean if you go to college and you're educated, that doesn't mean you're smart. It just means you got trained in some just little skills. It doesn't mean anything. The real person of who you actually are, that's who you actually are. And Garyvee shows you at that moment where you should love that sports is about that competition and seeing the people competing against it at the highest level. That's what you want to see. I don't care about losing. I'm talking even I have my money on the games and shit, right? I don't care. I still want to see a good game. I want the game to be as good as it can be. I want the competition to be as good as it can be. Even if I lose my money and shit, right? I don't feel any of that stuff. But Garyvee is, I hate them. And fuck, that's how he is and shit, right? That's the real person who he is.
I've been my worst self at football stadiums. And so it makes me realize, wait a minute, people who are not happy can lose control and have bad behavior. I hate Patriot fans for real. That's called envy.
See, he's not happy. The person he is in himself, he doesn't actually like himself. If he doesn't like himself, I guarantee he doesn't like you people out there. Like, you think he likes Trike being tall and good looking and being athletic? Hell fucking no, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like Trike. No, what he does like is he likes seeing Trike kiss his ass. And he likes being the dominant figure and being like, oh, I'll throw this guy a little crub and watch him come over and worship me and kiss my ass and shit, right? I'll send him a little message, watch him come over and kiss my ass, because that's what he gets off on, that power trip. Because inside, he's a piece of shit, evil loser, and he fucking hates all of you. And you get him in an environment where he feels comfortable, that's exactly what he's going to show you, the person who he really is. That's what he's talking about here.
Oh, it's interesting. You use these moments of out of character to relate when you are this Gary to the people who are stuck in that state. Interesting.
That became the connection point where I'm like, I get this. You're unhappy in real life. I'm unhappy in this sports life.
So I get it.
So I get, because I really mean it. Like, no.
No, what it is he lies in his real life. And that's why he lies so much. And he treats people like that, he treats them nice and tries to act the certain ways, that builds up and it builds up. So when he gets into that environment where he can let it out, where he thinks he's comfortable, where he thinks he can behave badly and stuff, that it's acceptable, the football game, he lets it out. And he becomes who he actually really is. He hates people. He doesn't appreciate their being fans and their enjoyment of the sport. He doesn't appreciate that, doesn't care about them. He has no concern for those people. He hates them. He hates everybody. Which means he hates you, and that means he lies to you, and he deceives you to lure you into getting things that he wants you to do. That's going to lure you into becoming what it's really about, is being a Satan worshiper, and you're going to be selling your fucking soul to Satan. Nothing makes this motherfucker happier to seeing you guys falling into his trap of selling your fucking soul to Satan. That's where he gets the joy and shit.
Like, this is not for show. Like, at a Jets game, I'm unhappy. I'm pessimistic.
Are you a liability?
To the Jets?
To the fans. To
Yes,
yourself.
to society. There's this great moment. I wish my friends were right here. I'll tell the story. I never really tell my bad Jets stories because they're bad. This is a typical Gary move. Steelers travel well. So when the Steelers play the Jets, half the stadium is Steelers.
Just when he says that too, Steelers travel well, it's not just that they travel well, it's the fact that the Jets don't have that kind of a fan base, and you're in a huge city. And so what happens, like, because I can tell you, is like, I got to see, it would have been the Sunday night game. It was Denver Broncos at the San Diego Chargers. It was a Sunday night game, and I know it was in one of the years that the Broncos won the Super Bowl. It was either the first year or the second year. I can't remember, but it was one of those named games. It was a Sunday night game at San Diego, and the stadium was about half Broncos, right? And it's like, yeah, they travel well, but they also have a lot of fans, Denver fans, in that area. And in that area, it's not like it's one of these cities like a Green Bay Packers. So you have a lot of people that have moved to a city like San Diego. Same thing as what you get with Los Angeles. And then that's the same thing we get probably in a team like New York Jets, where probably the Giants is probably more of the hardcore New Yorkers, you know. But the Jets, I know the Jets has serious fans, but they're more of a loser franchise and shit, right? So they're not going to be like the Jets. I mean, like the Giants, the New York team, right? It's the Jets. So just want to mention, when he's saying that they travel well, it's like, yeah, they do travel well, but it's also all those other things.
So for some miraculous reason, during a bad Jets season 7 years ago, we decided we're going to beat the Steelers. So we're going to win the game. They've got their towels. We're going to win the game. It's wrapping up. The game's over. 5 minutes left. We were up by 3 touchdowns. We won. This 80-year-old dude is walking up the steps to go to his seat, and I stand up and I go, "Sit down, old man. You're finished." Right? Like, just pissed. Like, "Sit the fuck down, old man. You're finished." Right? And I sit down, and everyone, like, you know.
See, that's not funny.
I have a lot of season ticket holders that sit with me, and they're kind of
They
like,
shouldn't be
they love
laughing
me 'cause
at
I defend
this.
us,
This isn't funny.
but sometimes I go too far, and they're embarrassed, and this would be a step too far, and they're embarrassed. And then, like, Lou turns to me and goes, everyone's a little upset that I did that because he's a very nice old
Just a
man.
guy.
There's no reason to do that.
He's a worker at the stadium.
No, he's a Steelers fan. He's got the Super Bowl jacket. He's walking. And Lou turns to me and goes, and everyone's upset. And Lou goes, "Man, I wish everybody knew what you actually meant." And I'm like, "I know." Because I meant you're about to die, not that you're a Steelers fan. Like, I'm like, "Sit down, you're finished in life," not the Jets Steelers game.
my
Like,
God.
that's I've hip checked. The Jets lost to the Patriots 10 years ago.
You really are an assassin.
I was 36. This 12-year-old kid's walking by me after the game. I hip check him into this. In a 12-year-old boy, I'm 36 years old. I hip check him into the cage. His dad turns. I'm like, "The fuck are you gonna do now?" Like, I get crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a liability.
Is that the
That's
one
what I
thing
mean.
Yeah, right. And so you hear him talking like that, and I've heard him saying other things. I heard him, and right there, next thing he was going to talk about things that I was saying, they were saying, "Are you going to make sure that the Jets win a Super Bowl and shit?" And that's where he says, "Yeah, that's why I'm going to buy it." He said, "I'm not going to leave that to chance. That I'm going to make sure that they win a Super Bowl before I die," right? I heard him in one of his speaking engagements, and he was saying that COVID, he was saying he was rooting for there to be blood on the streets with COVID so that the economy could be so decimated that then he would be able to go in and be able to purchase the Jets at a low price. He was rooting for the actual human demise and destruction, death and destruction of humanity, so it caused blood in the street so that the economy could be so devastated that it would lower the price of the Jets that he then could go in and buy the Jets. Right? And people go up to him, like Trike going up to him, "Oh, I love you. You inspired me. Oh, it's all because of you." And it's just like, and people wonder why I talk so much shit about him. And it's like, how many times do I got to show you? These people are dumb, fucking moron losers. Even somebody that's as respectable as a Trike here, but you get him in the environment, let him show you who he really is. And this is who he is. A total fucking moron loser worshiping this disgusting piece of shit fucking demon. So, good luck with that, Trike. I hope you have a good life.